All right, so all sin might lead to death, but not all sin has the same impact, right? So if you are a pedophile, right, and you done stuff to kids, I don't think you can ever really recover from that. Um, the more I look at life, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people who get to that point chose wickedness time after time after time again, and has hardened their heart. So if you have experienced, you know, that, bro, you know what I'm talking about, especially if like you're around people like that. And it's hard to say because you want people to come to God, you want people to love God and change. But when people commit stuff like that, it's very hard to change. And I don't even think God want to be around you because you're tripping up little ones. You're doing stuff to children, to innocents. You're going out of your way to corrupt somebody. I don't think God values that, and I don't think He even wants you near Him when you do stuff like that. So some people might focus on sin, right? But when somebody just single out, oh, gay, oh, you're gay, it's a problem with that, right? Because we're not to judge if we don't even recognize our own faults, right? So how can you judge somebody else if you don't even realize what you're doing? Um, and we can judge, but we do it righteously, right? So it's not like, hey, I'm pointing this out because I'm better than you, right? Because that's what a lot of people do. They point out your sin, your flaws, to feel like they're better than you. That's a lot of nonsense, bro. Um, it's very hypocritical, right? For one, us as Christians, love is the most important. Jesus, all right, in Matthew 22:37-40, Jesus saying loving God and others is the greatest commandment. Why would He call it the greatest commandment, right? And then some people just like to debate you, right? Some people like to just be right, right? Here's another thing. Being right without having love, you're empty, right? You just want to be right about everything. I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. But you don't have any love. Jesus saying this is the greatest commandment. It's crazy, right? People, like I said, people will go in the Bible, they looking for what they're looking for. But they're not looking for the actual true message of God. They're not looking for truth. They're just looking to make them feel comfortable, to make them feel safe.